Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach simple registration form using the validation part. Here I have made the purpose of this video. We have to check whether the password and confirm password which both the password and confirm password which is match only, we will be able to register system. Otherwise we won't be able to register system. So how to do the task? That's why I have made this tutorial. So first what I did here is, first I have made the simple design over here. I have used Eclipse IDE. So how to design this all the form I have already taught in my previous videos and everything. So I no need to explain the designing part. Without wasting the time, we will be moving to the code part, right? So first we have, this is the text fields. This is called as text field. We have 3 text fields. Each text field we have change the name. Select this text field, go to structure, you will be able to see txt uname. This text field txt pass, this text field we change the name as txt confirm, right? Each text field we have changed the name. Okay, we have changed the name, right? So for easy to identify, for change the name. So first what I did here is, first let's go to source. First we have to import the namespace, right? So how to write the namespace? Import java dot, there will be the package called SQL, right? This package, all the SQL classes are reside on this .SQL package, right? So we have to import this package, right? After that what I did here is, we have created the two objects, right? This is a connection object con, this is a prepare statement object PST, in order to connect MySQL and Java. So first what I did here is, I have created the database which is DS company. This is a database I have created MySQL database DS company. Inside the database we have created the table called user, right? User table consists of the following columns here consist: ID, uname, password. ID should be unique with primary auto increment. Uname, this is the varchar, password varchar, right? This is the simple design, right? This is simple. We have made the structure of the database column, right? Very simple database column we made, right? After that what I did here is, after we designed all the table and everything, let's move into our design. We already designed all the stuff here, right? This is one, we have one button register. If the password and confirm password match, you will be able to register the system, right? So let's go to source. This is the button code, right click, action, perform, right? This is the event. Inside the event, first what I did here is, we have to register MySQL driver. How to register MySQL driver? This is your project user validation, right? So first what I did here is, this is a project, right click, properties, go to add the jar file. So select the library tab, add the external jar. What's the jar you are downloaded, you just select or down the control key down and select both, open it. Okay, after that apply and close, then only you will be access the MySQL database and Eclipse, right? After that you have to register the MySQL driver. So how to register this? You have to write like this: class for name, this is the driver, right? You have to register the particular driver. After that you have to show the path of the database. Databases reside on localhost, which name is DS company. This is a user credential of MySQL, right? When you are logging on the username, password, when you are install the MySQL server in your system, the XAMPP server, there will be the default username and password, right? If you have installed the XAMPP server in your machine, in order to connect MySQL, this is the username and password. Root is a username, password is blank, right? This is how we have to connect, right? After that, this is the text box name. These are the text box name, right? Here, txt uname, txt password, txt confirm password, right? These all the text field we have to assign to the variables, right? So this all the text field, what you are type on this txt uname, what you are type on txt password, what you are type on txt confirm password, these all values will be assigned to the relevant variables, username, password variables. After that we we are going to check if the username, if the password match with the confirm password. First we have a condition. Before add the record into the database, we have to check if the confirm password match with password. The confirm password match with password, right? So how to do the how to check with this confirm password? What you are type on the confirm password text field, this variable, it will be assigned this variable passing here dot equal. There will be the property called in Java equal, which will be checking, right? Equal if this confirm password equal into this password, right? So here this what you are type on this text box, the same value you are type on here. What the value, what is the password you are type on this box, it will passing here. The same value, what is the confirm password you are typing, the same value reside on the password text field. If it is equal, then only it will be allowed to add the record into the database. So after that you have to write string SQL, we have to write a simple query, insert into user table. These are the following columns, right? Username and password. Let's look at the username and password. ID should be auto increment, you no need to type. Only we have to specify the column, which column we have to add the record, username and password. These are the values, these are the parameters. This sequence of parameters followed by the sequence of column in the table, right? After that, we have to call connection prepare statement object. You have to this query you have to pass it, right? After that, we have to write a boolean. What is the meaning of boolean data type does? It is a true or false. If the record is added successfully, it is true. If it is record is not added, it is false, right? So here first we have to test whether the record is not added. You write J option pan null error, something error, right? We have to pass the error message, right? Something error, something error. We have to write something error, right? If the record is added successfully, this all the things are successfully. You have to write record added successfully added, right? This is how we have to check the system, right? Okay. After that, what I did here, this is a if condition work here. If the username and password correct, it do the task like this. Here we have to write work with this. Right? If the confirm password and password is not correct, it's not going to go here inside this loop. It exits from the loop and go to the below. Sorry, it exits from this condition and it goes to below. It display the else part whatever you wrote. Password not matched. This is the message which will be display on the screen. Password not matched, right? If the confirm password and password not match, it will be display the below message as password not match, right? This is the simple system work, right? It's very simple system. It work look like this. It is very efficient system. Please refer this one. It is very helpful for you to fill the project in your university project or when you are expecting for a job. This all the stuff will be very must. You must learn how to match with the password and confirm password. This is very usually asked this question. Thank you for watching. If you have any doubts, ask me anytime. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.